Happy birthday, Tyler. 18 already. You're officially an adult now. Though you're still in high school with college entrance exams coming up, so it'll be tough, but hang in there.
I don't need you telling me that. I'm already working hard.
You're right. Have you decided what you want for your birthday present? I asked you to let me know, but you never responded. Don't be shy. You can ask for anything. I'm working hard and earning good money, even while living away from home, to give you the best after all.
There you go again, bringing up your job and money. Is that all you care about?
No, of course not. I care about you. That's why I work so hard, to provide for you and your future.
Can I be completely honest then? I want to cut ties with you, Mom.
What?
I want to live with just Dad. You're already away from home most of the time anyway because of your job, so we're basically living without you already. I want you two to officially get divorced.
Wait a minute, Tyler. What are you suddenly saying? Divorce? Cutting ties? Is this some kind of joke?
I wouldn't joke about something like this. I may be 18, but I'm legally an adult now. I understand what I'm saying.
Excuse me?
I've been waiting for this day. When I became an adult, I planned to cut ties with you.
Did I do something wrong?
You've done plenty of things. I can't believe you even have to ask.
Huh?
You act all high and mighty about earning money at your job, but you barely give any of it to us. Dad says you make over $300,000 a year, but you only give us $1,000 a month for living expenses. How is that even possible?
$1,000? What are you talking about? That's not right at all.
Dad quit his job for the family. Because you selfishly wanted to work, Dad stayed home to take care of me since you never did. And you don't even give him any spending money, just that measly living allowance. Is it any wonder your son is sick of having such a crappy mother?
Wait a minute. I send much more money for living expenses.
Liar! I'm 18 now, an adult, not a child. I won't fall for your lies anymore.
Excuse me?
Dad has been supporting me all by himself. He even started working nights because there's not enough money for us to live on. Do you have any idea how much Dad has suffered because of you?
I've never heard anything about your dad working.
I want you and Dad to divorce as my birthday present. You said I could ask for anything, so make sure you sign them.
Where are you right now? Pick up the phone. You need to explain what's going on.
Hey, what's up? I just stepped out to do some shopping and didn't notice your call. Is it something urgent?
Yes, extremely urgent. I need to confirm something with you. I've been sending you $3,000 a month for living expenses, right? And whenever you ask for more, I send additional money, right?
Yeah, thanks for the money. It's been a big help, Emily.
So why is our son telling me I should get divorced? He told me you only receive $1,000 a month for living expenses.
Huh?
Don't play dumb with me, James. Tyler just told me he wants divorce papers as his birthday present. Why would he say something like that to me?
Well, he may be 18, but he's still going through his rebellious phase. He's probably just trying to upset you. Don't worry about what he says.
That's not acceptable. Our child just told his parent to get divorced. That can't be explained away as just a rebellious phase.
Well?
Besides, even though we live apart, I'm still his mother. I can tell whether he's joking or not. I think everything Tyler said might be true.
What?
He mentioned you've been working nights because there's not enough living expenses. Is that true? I've noticed you've been unreachable more often at night recently. Are you working?
I'm not working at all. I'll tell that kid his joke went too far.
Then where do you go at night when I can't reach you? Tyler seems to think you're working a night job to make ends meet.
I just go out with friends sometimes. It's not a big deal.
Then can you show me the expense records from now on?
Huh?
The bank records, shopping receipts, bills, anything that shows how the money I send is being spent.
That's too much trouble to do every time.
Just 1 month would be fine. Those records would prove I've been providing living expenses. Your wife is being falsely accused by your son. You'll help clear up this misunderstanding, right? Or is there some reason you want me to remain misunderstood? If you don't want to show me the records, show me something else I can accept.
Hey, you're being so persistent. Fine, you guessed it. I've been feeding Tyler all kinds of lies about you. What's wrong with using the living expenses at nightclubs to blow off some steam?
What? Don't you dare try to turn this around on me.
Shut up. You're the one beating around the bush. If you suspect something, just say it directly. That's what always pisses me off about you.
Excuse me?
Being a stay-at-home dad is stressful. What's wrong with spending the money how I want?
I never said there was anything wrong with that. I give you $3,000 a month for living expenses, plus extra whenever you ask, for you to use freely. But it's not okay to lie to our son, saying you only get $1,000 a month and then spending over $2,000 however you want.
Well...
And using stress relief as an excuse to go to nightclubs is definitely not acceptable. Using your wife's hard-earned money to visit those places every day is just despicable.
It's your fault for not being around. Don't act so high and mighty just because you make some money. That's why I need other women to comfort me.
What? When have I ever acted high and mighty? And how is this my fault? This situation is because of you.
What did you say?
I didn't want this long-distance arrangement either, but you've never been able to hold down a job. And even after Tyler was born, you'd quit whenever something bothered you. That's why I had to go work to support our family.
You make it sound like I never tried at all.
That's exactly right. You had a child and a wife recovering from childbirth, but you'd quit without thinking. And when I mentioned it just a little, you'd explode, saying, "Why don't you try being the breadwinner? It's unfair that you get to stay home just because you're a woman. I'll be the house husband instead." So I became the breadwinner like you wanted.
Well, I am somewhat grateful to you. You earn enough that I don't have to work, but earning $300,000 a year really damages my pride as a man.
What?
I never thought you'd earn this much, rising to department manager at your company after being hired mid-career, then getting headhunted by a major corporation with a huge salary increase. Think about my feelings a little.
I really don't understand. You want me to earn money in your place, but don't want me to earn too much because it hurts your pride? Do you realize how contradictory that is?
Shut up! Even if it's contradictory, that's what being a man is all about. But you never understand that. That's why I told Tyler you're a terrible mother.
So you were feeding him lies after all.
They weren't lies. I just told him you're a cold woman who has no interest in her child.
What?
Well, aren't you? When was the last time you came home? Christmas? And before that, you only come home during the holidays. If you're so easily believed to be lying by your kid, that's your own fault.
I can only come home during holidays because I'm truly that busy. Going from a postpartum housewife to earning $300,000 a year takes work. I thought you understood that. I thought we were working together as a couple, even while living apart.
Well, I do understand somewhat.
Then tell Tyler the truth right now. Because of your pathetic pride and lies, my own son hates me and has even declared he's cutting ties with me.
I can't do that. I've been telling him what a horrible mother you are all this time. How can I suddenly tell him it was all lies?
Seriously? Your pride is still more important in this situation?
I feel bad about spreading lies about you. I know I went too far, but you've been away from home for so long, we're practically living separately. You have no plans to come back, so isn't the current arrangement fine?
Don't be ridiculous. This is absolutely not fine.
I'll talk to Tyler about the divorce thing and convince him. You just keep focusing on work as usual. And of course, keep sending the living expenses as always.
I can't trust your father, so I'll tell you myself. This will be painful to hear, but your father has been lying to you all this time. I've been giving your father proper living expenses, but he's been spending it himself and lied to you because he didn't want to get caught.
What? Is that the best excuse you could come up with after thinking all night? It's so lame, it's funny.
It's not an excuse. It's the truth. You can ask your father directly.
I don't have time for that. Besides, I already submitted the divorce papers, so whatever excuses you make are pointless.
What? You just said you submitted the divorce papers? You're kidding, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's already done. I forged both your and Dad's signatures. It would look suspicious if I submitted them myself, so I mailed them this morning. They should be processed by now.
What have you done? Do you understand what you've done?
Of course I do. I know it's illegal for someone else to submit these, but I'm still a teenager even at 18. So even if I'm caught, they'll probably let me off easy.
Knowingly doing something wrong makes it even worse.
That just shows how much I hate you. You're my mother, but you only care about work, and you barely send us any living expenses. I don't need a mother like that.
Does your father know you submitted divorce papers on your own?
I'm about to tell him. He'll be thrilled. Dad has been suffering because of you for so long.
Even if he's happy about it, how are the two of you going to live from now on? Your father is a stay-at-home dad, so how will you manage living expenses without me?
We'll manage with child support and the division of assets from you.
What?
We've only been getting the bare minimum living expenses until now. Since you make $300,000 a year, we should have been getting more. You need to give us what you should have been giving us all along as part of the asset division.
Child support? You're 18 and legally an adult, but I still have to pay?
Did you know? Even though 18 is legally an adult, child support typically continues until age 20. And if the child is a student, it's common sense for parents to continue supporting them until graduation.
Is that so?
After high school, I plan to go to college, so you'll need to pay child support during that time, too. Since you earn $300,000 a year, my child support will be $2,000 a month. And of course, you'll cover all my tuitions separately.
That much? Submitting divorce papers without permission and then demanding money. You're being incredibly selfish.
You're the selfish one, abandoning your family and doing whatever you want. I'm sticking with Dad. You failed as a mother and you're no longer my family. Don't show your face around here again.
Fine, I understand. Let's proceed with the divorce then, but I won't agree to the division of assets since so much has already been used up by your father.
Huh?
The amount of money your father has misused is greater than the amount you're demanding, so that settles the child support too. I won't have to pay you a penny from now on. That works for you, right?
What? No way! That's ridiculous! What kind of mother refuses to pay child support for her child? And no division of assets? Are you crazy? It was only $1,000 a month in living expenses that was misused.
It wasn't just $1,000. I was paying $3,000 a month for living expenses. Plus, whenever your father contacted me, I immediately transferred as much money as he wanted. He was using all of it for himself.
What?
I told you earlier, as a mother, I was paying more than enough for living expenses, but your father was spending it however he wanted, and to cover it up, he made me out to be a terrible mother.
No, what are you saying? Dad wouldn't do something like that.
Your father admitted everything. Out of the $3,000 monthly living expenses, he was freely using $2,000, and he wasn't going out to work at night. He was just out drinking.
What?
I was cutting back on my own expenses here to send money home. I wanted to make sure you two didn't have to struggle since I was entrusting everything to your father, so I gave almost my entire salary. But it was being spent carelessly, and he made me the villain? Ergo, there'll be no division of assets or child support. I'll forgive everything else if you accept that.
Forgive? Don't be ridiculous! How could there be no division of assets or child support?
I'm the one who wants to say don't be ridiculous. I worked hard to send living expenses only to be vilified, and now there's hardly any money left. I could demand repayment of the misused funds with a divorce. But your father doesn't have that kind of money, does he? I've been married to your father for 20 years, always supporting him, and worked even harder after you were born. But out of the $3,000 monthly living expenses, your father was misappropriating $2,000. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars he spent however he wanted.
Dad spent that much?
But I was only able to earn that much because your father became a house husband. So I won't ask for full repayment, but there will be no division of assets or child support.
Then how are we supposed to live from now on? I want to go to college. Who's going to pay my tuition?
That's not my concern anymore.
What?
Because we're divorced and I'm not your family anymore. Just as you wanted, I'm a stranger to you now, so your tuition and your future have nothing to do with me.
But...
Take care, Tyler. I hope you and your dad get along well living together.
Mom, wait!
It's too late for that now. You've made your decision.
Emily, I heard everything from Tyler. I can't believe he submitted divorce papers on his own. I checked with the city office and they're already processed.
Oh, he finally told you what he did. I'm surprised it took this long.
He just told me a few minutes ago. I had no idea he was planning something like this.
Really? You had no idea your son was this upset with me because of the lies you told him?
I didn't think he'd go this far. He's always been impulsive, but this...
I'm fine with the divorce. That way I can overlook everything that's happened.
What? You're okay with this?
Why wouldn't I be? It seems like the best solution for everyone.
But we can't let our marriage end like this, over forged documents and misunderstandings?
Are they misunderstandings, James? Or are they truths that have finally come to light?
Emily, please, we need to talk about this properly.
It's done, James. It's what our beloved son wants. So our divorce is finalized. We're strangers starting today.
But...
No division of assets and no child support in exchange for not demanding repayment. No consequences for your cheating at nightclubs either. You couldn't ask for better terms, right?
Cheating? I wasn't cheating. I was just having some fun.
Going to nightclubs with other women while spending the money I sent for our family? What would you call it?
It wasn't like that. I was just blowing off steam. Please, I don't want a divorce. Let's get remarried.
Excuse me? Did you just say you want to get remarried?
Yes, we can file the paperwork tomorrow. This whole thing is just a big mistake.
A mistake that revealed how you've been lying to our son about me and misusing the money I've been sending.
I'm sorry. I can't imagine life without you. Thanks to you, I didn't have to work. I'm sorry. I'll apologize for lying to Tyler, too, and tell him the truth. So please be my wife again.
So now that your free ride is ending, you suddenly want me back?
That's not it. I love you. I've always loved you.
Strange way of showing it, lying to our son about me and spending our money on other women.
I made mistakes, terrible mistakes, but I want to make things right.
I refuse.
Just like that after 20 years of marriage?
Yes, just like that. After 20 years of supporting you and being repaid with lies and betrayal.
Emily, please reconsider. We can work this out.
There's nothing to work out. The divorce papers have been processed, remember?
Then how are we supposed to live from now on?
That's for you to figure out. You're an adult, aren't you?
But you know I can't support myself and Tyler.
Don't worry. It's amazing what you can accomplish with determination.
What?
I managed to get this far with determination too. From a body broken after childbirth, I worked my way up with sheer willpower. Parents can do anything when it comes to protecting their family.
But you had skills, education. I've been out of the workforce for years.
And whose choice was that? You insisted on being a stay-at-home dad.
Because you wanted to work.
No, because you couldn't hold down a job. Don't rewrite history now.
I can't do it, you know that. How I couldn't hold down a job. I've always been a stay-at-home dad, and no company would hire someone like me.
That's why you need to find one with determination. Otherwise, Tyler won't be able to go to college. As a father, you need to step up.
No, I'm begging you. Please, Emily, we need you.
You should have thought of that before you lied to our son and squandered our money.
That's impossible! There's no way I can work now! I can't do it alone!
I did it alone for years while you were undermining me to our son.
But you're different! You're stronger than me!
That's not a compliment, James. That's an admission of laziness.
Please, Emily, for Tyler's sake!
And I can no longer work hard for you two either. Goodbye.
Emily, wait! Don't do this! We can work something out!
It's already done. The divorce is finalized, remember? Tyler made sure of that.
I'll talk to him. I'll make him understand it was all my fault.
Too little, too late.
What about all our years together? Don't they mean anything to you?
They meant everything to me. That's why this betrayal hurts so much.
I'll do anything. Please, just give me another chance.
I gave you chances for 20 years. You wasted all of them.
Emily, please.
Goodbye, James. Good luck with your job search.
Dad told me everything. I was totally wrong about everything, and I'm really sorry.
I see. He finally came clean.
He told me about the money and everything. I can't believe I was so stupid. I should have listened to you. I should have at least asked for your side of the story.
Yes, you should have. But what's done is done.
I'm really, really sorry, Mom. I was completely wrong.
I'm glad the misunderstanding is cleared up. It would be too sad to be hated by the son I gave birth to.
I never hated you. I was just angry because I thought you didn't care about us.
I've always cared about you, Tyler. Everything I've done has been for you.
I know. So, is it okay if I come stay with you sometime?
What?
I've been thinking, after how I treated you, I wouldn't blame you if you never wanted to see me again. But I'm hoping we can try to fix our relationship.
It's not that simple, Tyler. You really hurt me.
I know, and I'll spend the rest of my life making it up to you if I have to. I'm actually thinking about going to a private university in the city where you work. And considering tuition and everything, I'd like to live with you. I want to be with you, Mom, not Dad.
What are you saying? After you threw me away?
Huh?
Why are you surprised? This all started because you said you wanted a divorce.
Yes, but I was only tricked by Dad. If it weren't for Dad's lies, I would have never said that.
And yet, you did say it. You told me you wanted to cut ties with me, that you hated me.
I was wrong. I didn't know the truth.
That's true. You are a victim of your father's deception. But the fact that you hurt me by believing your father's stories without listening to me doesn't change.
I know, and I'll never forgive myself for that, but please, give me a chance to make it right.
Do you understand how deeply your words hurt me? After everything I sacrificed for this family?
I do now. Dad showed me all the bank statements, all the transfers you've been making. You've been supporting us completely while he wasted your money.
Not just my money, our family's future.
Well...
So I'm sorry. It'll be tough, but you'll have to live with your father.
Mom, please, I'm begging you. I made a terrible mistake.
Yes, you did. And mistakes have consequences.
If you're going to apologize, then help me out. At least pay for my tuition.
You're still asking for money after everything that's happened?
It's not about the money. It's about my future. I want to go to college, make something of myself.
What happened to cutting ties with me, to declaring that I'm not your mother anymore?
I was wrong, so wrong. Please, Mom, I'm desperate here.
What's impossible is impossible. You're an adult now. Unlike children, adults have to take responsibility for their words and actions.
I know, and I'm taking responsibility. That's why I'm apologizing. That's why I'm being honest about needing your help.
Taking responsibility means dealing with the consequences of your actions, not asking for help to avoid them.
But...
You forged legal documents. You submitted divorce papers without our consent. Do you understand how serious that is?
I do now. Dad explained that it's actually a crime.
Yes, it is. You're lucky I'm not pressing charges.
I know, and I'm grateful for that. I was stupid and impulsive.
Goodbye, then. Good luck with your college entrance exams, Tyler.
Mom, please don't end it like this. I need you.
You didn't need me when you were cutting ties. You didn't need me when you were forging divorce papers.
I was wrong. People make mistakes.
Yes, they do. And now you're learning what happens when you make them.
So that's it? After 18 years, you're just going to abandon me when I need you most?
I didn't abandon you, Tyler. You chose to break our relationship. Now you're facing the consequences of that choice.
I know I messed up, but aren't parents supposed to forgive their children?
Forgiveness doesn't mean erasing consequences. I do forgive you, Tyler, but that doesn't mean I'll pay for your college.
What am I supposed to do now? Dad can't afford it.
That's something you and your father will have to figure out together.
We can't do it without you.
You should have thought of that before you decided I wasn't part of your family anymore.
Please, Mom, I'm begging you.
I've made my decision, Tyler. I wish you the best.
Mom!
Goodbye, Tyler. I truly hope you find your way. I heard later that my ex-husband James found a job and is now working at a factory. He still tries to quit whenever something unpleasant happens, but Tyler desperately convinces him to keep going. As for Tyler's college entrance exams, unfortunately, he didn't get into his preferred school. They couldn't afford for him to take a gap year, so he went straight into the workforce. Now father and son are working at the same factory.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.